Hey everybody, happy holidays, Merry Christmas and all that jazz. I'm here on Russell Street in Smiths Falls, Ontario at the new location of Toy Heaven. And yes, it is heaven for toy collectors here in Smiths Falls, Ontario, just south of Ottawa. That's about an hour south of Ottawa. And they got a cool Santa in the window here. I'm going to zoom in on him. Yes, very nice. All right. And a lot of reflection, I know. But just wanted to shoot this here at 11 Russell Street. And it's right next door to the owner Lenny's wife's business. Her name is Kristen, and she has a business called The Craft Witch, which has all sorts of cool crafts. I'll show a little bit of that. Some nice work on the window there. But let's go inside. Let's get to the toys, because there's so many of them to shoot. And we'll try to avoid any customers here, as they don't want to be on camera. So, yeah, as soon as you walk in, you see a million things. I love this Plinko gumball machine. That's classic. And a lot of carrying cases, Transformers, Ninja Turtles. A lot of the 90s Star Wars stuff that greets you as soon as you walk in. And all sorts of crazy stuff from the 70s. Big Jim. That's classic 70s toys there. Star Trek TNG collector's case. He's got a little bit of everything here. Before we go to more toys, we'll get a quick little shot of the craft store here, the Craft Witch. Just the side here. And, oh look, it's our buddy. It's Bob. And Bob is not AI, thank God. He's not a Sora project. He is a standee. Next to Christmas balls and everything. That's beautiful. They have a nice Christmas tree here as well. But hard to see with the glare of the window there and everything. Yeah, so just all sorts of cool stuff here at the Craft Witch, as well as Toy Heaven. Well, we're going to focus on Toy Heaven, of course, because it's Christmas time, holiday time. And, yeah, we got a World War I vet to greet us. And lots of Transformers. Okay, I'm not going to name everything that I see. Wow, that's really old. Nice. But these are some of the Transformers from the last 20, 30 years or so. And we got a lot of He-Man, a lot of Masters Origins, some Star Trek The Next Generation figures. There's Q. I could use a Q. I got some classic ones there. Beyblade, I remember that. Lord of the Rings. I think they just recast Aragorn for Hunt for Gollum. Because Vigo's too old. That's sad, because I like Vigo. I worked with him, kinda, on History of Violence 20 years ago. Alright, let's get back to more figures here. The talking Austin Powers figures from the late 90s. Throw me a frickin' bone here. Oh, Captain Spaulding. I'd quote him, but I want to keep the video PG. Lots of Fisher-Price action figures, these adventure people, the race car drivers. Look at that. Actually, I need that guy. That's the straight-legged motorcycle guy. There were two of them that came with a motorcycle in the sidecar. I gotta seek that out. Fisher-Price is awesome. Great durable toys. And more Power of the Force. Looks like 97, 98, 99 with the Phantom Menace. Star Wars Saga. Got a Mace Windu and a Padme. All sorts of figures. Retro collection. And the Black Series at the bottom there as well. Too much, right? Way too much. Keep going around this corner here and you'll see a lot of loose figures. They're going to be kind of dark against that window, but try to make it work. Buzz Off, the ultimate peg warmer. Some classic Masters figures there. You got a naked Man-at-Arms. Jeez. Put on some clothes and grow a mustache. I love how the new Origins Man-at-Arms has the mustache. Clawful and a She-Ra figure there. We got some Jax wrestling figures down there too. All right, so let's I don't know. We'll just keep going. Sauron and Saruman, Muhammad Ali, and Fallout. They always got great Fallout stuff at this store. Last video I made, they had all sorts of great Fallout stuff, including the Doom Fist. Check these out, Woody and Jesse. Awesome. Toy Story. There's another one coming. Lots of Star Wars. Then we got this bike down here. Some magazines. Mad magazines. I think there's some Nintendo Power over here too. Yeah. You can even buy Nintendo Power here. So many cool things to get. Oh, Wily's Revenge. Some McFarlane DC figures from the last few years, so that's pretty recent. And piano here. This is a wonderful space. I mean, great use of space, so much product, right? I mean, there's just organizing and dusting everything, you know, must take a while. Some stuff that I've shown in the past. The old stuff, Lucky Strike, bowling, and A Bug's Life. Alright, cool. Spawn. These Joes, they're hard to film because they're against the window, but they do have vintage 80s and early 90s G.I. Joes for sale. Have to open it up and go through it all to see who's really in there, but they got some good ones going on in there. None that I need, unfortunately, but I got some Hot Wheels hanging from the tree, and Toad as well. And Mario, Fireball Mario, yeah, that's awesome, yeah, fantastic stuff. Beautiful Christmas tree. We have a deer here as well that moves. Reindeer, that is. Cool. And lots of Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Yeah. And we've got Ghostbusters, Firehouse, Masters Origins figures. All sorts of crazy. I think they're NECA. Yeah, they're NECA. Except for that Shawn Michaels up there. That's Mattel Elite. I have that one. All sorts of great horror figures as well. So something for everyone. Got Jurassic Park. I see Alan Grant and Ellie. I got some Hulks in there. And The Thing. Some Marvel action. You got some Sectars. Hawk Girl mixed in there with Toy Biz Cyclops and other random stuff. Sonic. Yeah, there's way too much to shoot here. And everything's beautiful. So I'm going to keep on going. I don't even know how much room I have on this phone in terms of the data storage. I tried to delete a whole lot of videos, so I hope I have enough room here. Looks like I got about 48 minutes, so that's cool. This will just be a one-shot wonder as my editing program is done, so I'm switching from Power Director to something else, probably DaVinci or something. But I need a better laptop to run it, so all my videos are just one-shot wonders with my camera these days. Look at that, low light with Cobra next to him. Low light's my favorite Joe. That's awesome. I have to look into getting that one, maybe. I already have one like that, though. He-Man from the 80s, vintage. That's like Thunder Punch He-Man or something like that. It's got an OG Skeletor, Orko, and Leech, and a Tila. Next to, wow, all sorts of them. Scareglow, a Stinkor. It's a stinky figure. I hear it made the factory workers sick to make that figure at Mattel. My Little Pony. Got a Toy Biz Juggernaut. All sorts of little things here. Oh, Rebel Assault for PC. And Potsy. Wow. Potsy and Al from Happy Days. I don't think anyone under my age remembers Happy Days. You'd have to be watching CHCH and Hamilton or Deja Vu or something. You have to catch reruns, or maybe on YouTube. Biker Mice from Mars. All sorts of stuff here. Rambo figures. Awesome. Yeah. Everyone finds something that they like at Toy Heaven, that's for sure. That's why they call it Toy Heaven, because it's heaven for toy collectors. Like me. Look at the Dick Tracy Viewmaster. I like Dick Tracy. That was a fun movie. Good acting, great makeup, certainly. Lion-O and Mumra. Toy Biz Nightcrawler. That Fisher-Price space guy there. I remember him. Jeff Dunham puppets here. We got two of them here. Didn't expect to see that. That's Malbolgia, I think, from basically the devil from Spawn. Star Wars collector case, and a cool Dracula behind it. Yeah, too much to talk about, too much to film, really, right? Like I've said. I'm going to stop saying that because I'm going to be a broken record saying there's too much to film. But there's some awesome GoBots and Transformers. You've got your Bug Bite Transformer. I used to have that one. He's got one in the box. A Blur and Rampage. I had those ones as kids. Aerial Bots. There's a Brawn there, 1984. Thrust, missing some stuff. Dive Bomb. Oh, what is this? I don't know what this is. Computer Commuter. Eldon. I don't know what that is. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments below. Maybe it's Doctor Who or Bionic Man or something. I'm not sure. And, yeah. There's Voltron's sword from Panache Place. And Blaster. And more. More Transformers. More Transformers. Metroplex. Yeah. Sweet. Robot Racers. I remember those. Yeah. So, up here we've got some Spider-Man classics. Really posable figures, along with many, many others. Justice League, other Transformers, and more Ninja Turtles. The NECA figures are great. They're kind of fragile, but they do look amazing. Here's Danny, or Dan. It's just Dan now, Dad. Just Dan. Damn. And, yeah, Silver Age Batman and Robin. Right you are, old chum. Great stuff. Oh, yeah. So, these trolls were like stone protectors or something. That's a cool Sabretooth. And there's a couple of Panache Place Voltron figures, Lance and Hunk. And looks like Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. And we got a Micronaut. Looks like he's missing an arm. So he's not going to be very expensive. Yeah, what else we got here? Oh, geez, some LJN wrestlers, all sorts of stuff. Lego, Star Wars, etc., etc., etc. Predator. Cool. If you haven't seen Predator Badlands, it's pretty good. I liked it. If you care about my opinion. I liked it. Yeah, so lots of cool stuff here. Big Lebowski. I got some heavy metal magazines up there. Too much. Yeah, too much. Lots of video games. So yes, there will be some shots of video games here as well, of course. And they even have a VR room, too. So I'm going to get that shot. It's going to be dark in there, but we'll get that soon enough. I believe that's the Fright Zone, the Horde Fright Zone from He-Man or She-Ra. I think that's right. Correct me in the comments below. Please do. Please, please do. All right, so we've seen these. Going over here. Jem and the Holograms, 40 years old this year. If you ever get the chance to meet Samantha Newark, the voice of Jem, at a convention, go do it. She's a really sweet person. Really great with her fans. Got a Genesis here. Froggy TV. And I've got more Nintendo and Genesis. And this is kind of dark and reflective, but as you can see, they do have a good, decent size library of NES titles, along with a lot of GameCube and Genesis games. Cliffhanger in the Addams Family. Yeah, some in the box. Really cool. There's the other Big Lebowski. And another Big Lebowski. Shut the F up, Donnie. Alright. Lots of video games of pretty much any console you can think of. Pretty much. Now let's get into some of the higher end vehicles and stuff. We've got the Starship Enterprise Skirkout. Yeah, awesome. And I guess this would be the next generation, I think, right? 1701D? I believe so. And lots of vehicles. Jurassic Park vehicles that we all remember from the 90s. Oh, that's an awesome Cobra vehicle there. He's got the pilot as well. And Star Wars. So, we've got a land speeder. We've got the X-Wing fighter. And they all look like they're Power of the Force, like late 90s, I think. So 96, 97. That's a great looking snow speeder. That looks complete to me. It's got the tow cable and everything. Usually these things make a lot of sounds, sound effects or dialogue from the movies and stuff. And we've got the blue TIE Fighter. I thought this was the battle damaged one, but maybe not. Maybe they made two of them. One was battle damaged and one wasn't. Something like that. ATST, the Scout Walker, otherwise known as the Chicken Walker. I don't know what that orange tube is. I don't know. Let's just focus on the Falcon, which looks beautiful. That is sweet. And, of course, right next to him is the AT-AT. And this looks like late 90s AT-AT. Probably the first one that Hasbro put out after they took over Kenner. Tarai Putty Tat. They got Rock Band. They got all the Rock Band stuff. All the Guitar Hero stuff. Look at this. The Mutant Module from Ninja Turtles. I'm not sure if that's a reissue or what, because they've reissued so many figures over the years. And they look just like the originals. So, nice mix of stuff up there. And we've got a claw machine. I don't know if you've noticed, but claw machine stores are popping up all over Ottawa. There's one at Saint Laurent and probably other malls as well. And claw machines are fun, if a bit frustrating, right? Sometimes. More Hot Wheels. So many Hot Wheels. Yes, they got Master System over there. Jeez. And then many, many more. Cool. Yeah. There's my fighting games. Ghostbusters Ghost Trap. So yeah, whatever you're into or whatever your kids are into, I mean, this is the place to be. If you love toys, action figures, video games, play sets, VR, all sorts of stuff, definitely come on out here to Toy Heaven in Smiths Falls. They have a cave troll. And Aragorn again. He's too old to play Aragorn anymore, sadly. But I like Vigo. All right, we got a McDonald's thingamadoo thing here. It's like a little, so yes, I'll be just shooting the merchandise. I won't shoot anyone's face unless they want me to. So, a lot of Predator figures. Lenny's had a lot of Predator figures over the last little while. And Napoleon Dynamite. Who could resist? Idiot! And yes, you are on camera, of course. Security's good here, as it must be. Although we don't get too many break-ins here in Smiths Falls, it's true. So I'm going to keep on cruising, going around everyone here. This is my jam. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. Probably the best toy line ever. Okay, I'm a bit biased because I was an 80s kid, but they had all sorts of vehicles and play sets. So many diverse characters, so many figures. Slipstream there. There's Slash from Guitar Hero 3. And She-Ra Classics, Master of the Universe Classics. Those are the more pricey He-Man figures, but they're awesome. And Heavy Metal with his tank. What was it called? The Mauler or something? I forget. And yeah, we got some classic Disney collectibles too. Sweet. And they got, oh my god, they have a short card. Superpowers, Green Lantern. I used to get those at Shell gas stations. I used to beg my mom, hey, let's get gas, let's get gas. Why do you want to get gas? So I can get a Superpowers, that's why. That's Shell in 86. There is Deep Six with the least amount of articulation ever with the shark. Yeah, that's cool. Pennywise. So many things. Diamond Select Magneto. Yeah. And a good collection of comic books here too as well. So if you're into comics, they're not expensive. Whole lot of glasses though. Wow. Ghostbusters 2 mostly, it looks like here. That's a lot. Sweet. Yeah. Donatello. All right. So it just keeps going and going and going. And this is pretty much where it ends, though. Got a couple of South Park Cartmans up there. Along with Roger Rabbit. Please. Well, I tried. The impressions are never good when I just do them off the cuff. You gotta work on them. All right. Yeah, sweet. And yeah, lots of dolls too. Lots of Barbie stuff. Oh, cool. That's a really sweet Link figure. I never saw that. That's cool. I like that. Gotta get me a Switch, or maybe a Switch 2. These WWE Basics 2-packs by Mattel. They're great. The Basics look fantastic. They're a little cheaper than Elites because they're not as posable. They don't come with as many things, but I think they're great. I think the Basics are just as much fun as the Elites in terms of display value anyway. A lot of Pops. I'm tired of Pops myself, but people still love them. I think the Funko Pops are going out of business myself. I think it's just going to be a matter of time. Ooh, that's awesome. Yosemite Sam cup. Maybe I should get that for my cousin. I don't think he has Yosemite Sam. I think he's got other Looney Tunes. Oh, God. Now, the Conan the Adventurer. The thing about this guy, I don't want to really get into it, but his arm goes up and down as if he's doing the five-knuckle shuffle. It's a crude joke, but it's funny. I won't do it, though. Gremlin's glasses from Golf. Whoa. Fantastic. Some more wrestlers. Black Panther. There's a Warrior of Virtue. There's a Zangief there. Power bombing Ken or something. I don't know. But, yeah. More Pops. More Pops. I think the fad is going to end with Pops sooner or later. These are great. Harry Potter. Human Torch and Spider-Man and so on. There's a Dude Love. Mick Foley. Dude Love. Love that theme song. Baby Skates. I remember Baby Skates. Some Watchmen along with other stuff here. Just so much. So good. So good. Let's get this guy here too. I don't think I got him. Mr. Wizard, what's happening? Pops, more games, lots of PS2. This area is kind of dark, but I'll do what I can. Flying Devils. Wow, I don't even know what that is, really. Some really older, obscure stuff here. Yeah. Some Jax wrestlers. There's a Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. Yeah. So this is just before closing time. I got the Return of the Jedi at with the Muddy Feet. That was about 2013. I used to have that one. Sold it to my buddy Larry in London. Cool Masterverse. Beastman, I guess. Yeah. And then Cyclops and the Thing. And there is some Pokemon here. Pokemon is far beyond my childhood, but you gotta have some Pokemon in the store because kids love Pokemon. Pokemon is very nostalgic now, same with Power Rangers. So, you know, a lot of people collect them. All right, so I'm gonna just go around here, just show off some more Lord of the Rings. If I do anything twice, it's just because I'm just gonna make sure I get it on camera. So I think I've already gone through here. I'm not sure what happened to that 3PO. All right, I'm doing this in one shot, so I'm gonna move around. Oh, there's the 3PO case. next to the big gym. So the 3PO case actually makes sense. That's pretty awesome. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Optimus.
How much is it?
All right. So now I'm going to go over to the VR room. Sorry, guys. Just coming through. Thank you. So, some people don't mind being on camera, but I'm avoiding faces just in case. All right. So, the VR room is pretty dark. Nice and blue. But this is great for parties. And great for your voice to echo as well. So, yeah, it's hard to see. He's got Vive set up here along with something else I'll never remember, but different kinds of VR. I've only played PlayStation VR myself, so I definitely want to check it out. Got the Spaceman. This glow-in-the-dark stuff here, that's great. Yeah, so this is the big room for VR. Certainly works, I think. Yeah, awesome. Awesome stuff. That's great. So your kids can have birthday parties and stuff here if they want, and shop around for some toys. So what am I going to end on here? Well, I should end on the toy heaven sign, I guess. So we'll just do that. Chopper. The old classic Phantom Menace on VHS. All right. Well, it's kind of dark, but we'll just end on the old toy heaven sign here. So come on down, 11 Russell Street East in Smiths Falls, Ontario. What better place to go for toys for children of all ages. And I hope everyone has a great happy holidays and a happy new year.